There are people that are environmentally conscious. They want to do the right thing, but also, they also want to enjoy life too. So by having Lexus hybrids, we give the person the ability to actually do right by the environment, but also treat themselves too, as far as, the amenities within the vehicle.
It's really an unbelievable car. The technology in the car is what impressed us. It was hard to believe when we saw the display because it reminded us of a F-16 jet, because there's your miles per hour sitting there on the windshield. And I was, wow, so it's just like an F-16.
I like the visual of how they have raised the screen for the navigation system so that it's eye level and that you can look out with that and control it without having to punch the buttons and look over here and do this. And I think that's a very good technology.
It's got a very cockpit kind of feel to it, so you can see all the technologies within it. The navigation system pops up out of the dash. A great interface we call the remote touch controller, and that actually allows you to just rest your hand on it. It's very much like a computer mouse. You actually get feedback from it, so you can feel what's called haptic technology within that, and it gives feedback force to your fingers, so it kind of lets you know where the cursor is on the actual screen as you're navigating through the nav system.
This car is once again another great example of Lexus developing a layout that once you get in, while it is technologically advanced, it feels very familiar.
It's going to perform to my sensory perceptions as opposed to being just gadgets. I mean, we see gadgets, but this is just an extension of what I do in my driving every day.
I love the way that it will follow the lines on the road. And I travel a lot up and down with the children, but often late at night, so it's nice to have that security and knowing that it's got that kind of technology that I haven't heard about in other vehicles.
It's unbelievable. The technology with this car is just phenomenal. You can't believe they've done all this work and make this car as techno-savvy as it is.
And now he can actually sleep in the passenger seat, and I don't have to worry about hitting those little ruts along the side of the road, when you get into the other lane, because this car is going to correct that, so he'll never know that I've gotten too close to the lane. So he won't be waking up.
It's fun to drive. It's comfortable to drive. It just feels good.
So now you're placing hybrid on top of all of that, which is a strong foundation for a quality organization that believes in making sure that customers are satisfied. You have a hybrid piece on top of it, so it's just an extension of what we already know.
Through our pursuit of innovation, your someday has arrived at Lexus of Richmond.